I started cleaning up Temple Crest Park here in Tampa, Florida on September 21st, 2009. This park, the shoreline along this park, is one of the most littered and trashed in the Tampa area. It's almost unbelievable to walk along the waterline and see all this trash. And there's even trash underneath the dirt, so it's actually been covered up either by sedimentation from water coming in and out, or it's simply been purposely covered up. But it's an incredible sight, and it's been taking me many efforts to get this park cleaned up, and will probably take me to the end of the year. Every one of these videos is pretty much like the one before it, so don't bore yourself out of your mind watching them all. I'm just warning you now. I'm mostly putting these up for documentation purposes. So if you're going to watch it, enjoy. Okay, it's November 17th, just after 10:30 in the morning, and temperature's already over 70. Should be a fairly warm day. I'm going to be starting right in here where you see all this trash. And the area I cleaned last time was back in there, which is nice and clean. But this area here, going this way into these tall grasses, has got a lot of garbage. And still not sure if I'm going to be able to get in through the brush, or if I'll have to walk along the water's edge to get about 50 yards of river bank cleared. But let's start and see what we do. Okay, I've been working a little over an hour, and I've got one bag filled. I'm working on the second bag. Got a little clearing here, but I'm coming through this stuff, and what I'm finding here is self-explanatory. Here's my net with some garbage in it. I'll get my shadow out of the way here. You can see the garbage all over the place, down in here, there, right here, another flower pot, all kinds of stuff. So you can see it's all embedded here in vegetation, which frustrates me because I hate to be destructive. I try to not destroy the vegetation as I pull this stuff out, and the grabbers can't get it out. It gets hung up in the weeds, in the grasses, in the plants. So I have to use my hoe, which is the most efficient but the least destructive way of doing it. Or reaching in with your hand I can do, but it takes forever. It just takes too long. So I'm going to continue, but just enjoy the view there. This looks a little better than looking down at the ground. And let me keep going. Okay, it's a little while later. Here's that same area that I had shown you earlier, without the trash this time. It's all clean in here. Unfortunately, there is some destruction of plants in here. I had no choice. Of course, they'll grow back, and I suppose sadly the trash will come back. Nice and pretty out there on the river. Okay, I'm in here, these elephant ears, big old plants. They come up to my chest, and unfortunately I'm having to crawl through this to get to some of this trash, which means of course I'm going to trample some of this stuff, which I really hate to do. It will grow back. I've seen this stuff come and go. It grows back very quickly, but I just hate having to do this. But I'm stepping in here as gingerly as I can, and working my way to the water, which is right there. Okay, I'm along the shoreline here in a pretty heavily brushed area. I've got a little pile of trash going right here, and one back in there, and you can see what I'm working with here. Every little piece of trash is like one at a time. This is where I have to wonder if it's worth it. Okay, I'm up to my chest here in elephant ears. See all the brush around me here, and the trash is just everywhere in here. And you can see if I just poke through here anywhere, you'll see trash, more trash, and more trash. These areas, who knows how long, have been like this. But I'm getting tired. The effort in here has been high because of the brush, and I haven't had trouble with mud, at least. I'll take a peek out there at the river. It's the water line is, well, actually it's right in front of me here, about 5 feet away, but the deeper water starts about 15 feet away from me here. I'm going to try to pick up what I've got piled up here. I'll show you if I can walk through here. You can see my net full of stuff, and then there's stuff I piled up over there, right here. So I've got enough here to fill up a third trash bag, and I'm pooped. I'm going to call it a day. I'll try to come back one more time this week and continue to work in this area full of elephant ears. Sadly, I'm knocking a lot of them down to get through here, but they'll grow back. So let me just wrap things up here and get my my garbage bin filled up and take everything to the dumpster. Okay, just about done here. Just thought I'd do a quick scan where I'm standing. It's real pretty down here. See some floating lilies of some kind on the surface of the water. Here's the shoreline right along here, and I'm standing in about 6 or 8 inches of water right here. And I just found some more trash right here. I'll get that in a minute. Anyway, okay, a relatively small haul here of 3 bags. Ran out of steam. The difficulty of working this area pooped me out early, so 3 bags is all I could do today. I still got about a 25-yard a section of the shoreline to finish up, but it's probably going to take me a couple more visits to do that, and then I can hit the other leg of the park. So that's it for today.